Well, it's been nearly a year since Judge Elizabeth French became the first woman to serve as presiding judge of Jefferson County. WVTM 13's Jeff Eliasoff shares insights from a woman now at the vanguard of a new generation of leaders.
These have been challenging times for Judge Elizabeth French.
I became presiding judge on March the 1st, and so we closed down jury trials on March the 12th.
Now handling so many of her cases online.
We've had to embrace a lot of technology, and there's just been a lot of changes.
The judge is used to change and challenges, keenly aware of the wider world beyond the courts she oversees, and deeply troubled by the events at the nation's capital on January 6th.
I think where we are is at a crossroads. You know, I think that the country is obviously in turmoil.
Hoping that America's leaders will be able to build bridges
and to forge pathways where we can, find a way to get along, not just in our state, in our legislature, but also nationally.
Ever the optimist, Judge French thinks maybe, just maybe, we can turn that awful moment into a positive.
Maybe we're going to be forced to have an understanding of what the other side sees so that we can go forward.
Elizabeth French's life has been about moving forward. Born and raised in New Orleans, a solid student and athlete, excelling in volleyball.
My mom was a single mom school teacher. And I knew that if I wanted to go off to school, I would need to have a scholarship.
Her life changed when the University of Montevallo offered her that scholarship. She took a work-study job in the president's office, and her senior year,
the president of the university wrote my letter of recommendation, and I got into Cumberland Law School.
Now a distinguished judge, mother, and mentor who tells her students, her children, and herself,
everything that you do, make sure you do it to the best of your ability. Don't halfway do something.
She hopes future leaders in the law, in business, or civil rights will read as much as they can as children. And as they grow,
you have to first start by respecting the people that you're trying to convince. And if you do that, then they will more easily respect you and be open to what you have to say.
Wisdom from a trailblazer, dedicating her life to justice. Jeff Eliasoff, WVTM 13.
A big honor for Judge French. The 1993 Montevallo graduate will receive the Distinguished Alumni Award for her contributions in the profession and community.
She'll be presented the award in March.